PU. And is there enough recording time here? Is the battery on? Is everything on? Yo, so, well, the looks, my face looks. I was wondering about them, how much my looks matter here. Looks is super important here. I take more seriously looks than any other person in the world here. What I mean is that I'm gonna really do something here. And instead of talking about things, it's time to just start action. Nobody else is gonna do nothing. You are gonna do everything yourself here. You have to learn yourself, like how you wanna look and what to do here. It's like, yeah, it's pretty nice cheekbones, I guess. And maybe it's, I don't know, say 2 months here. Just put more maybe here and here, all around here. Yeah, and keep this kind of like headband for the rest of life here. And develop, improve, upgrade here, get better here. That's kind of more what I want to say here. When it comes to looks, I was wondering myself, like, look is difficult stuff here. Imagine yourself like looks here. What is looks? What is lookism in first place here? It's very good question. I don't know what to say here. I look at myself, my back videos like, are they shit here? And I was just like, yeah, they are shit here. Is my new videos better than the old videos? And I was like, kind of like maybe a little bit. I don't know. It kind of like it's supposed to be here. I'm supposed to become a better here. I'm not sure I'm gonna get it better here. But if I'm not getting better, there's always word like big shame on me here. So I'm become the better person here myself, like here. Every day I get some sunlight and it's cool. It makes me more, I don't know, energetic. It makes me maybe a little bit more boost of testosterone here. You know, when you get the sunlight, you've been darkness, and the sun is so important thing here. And in north latitude, you can maybe enter the sun from April till end of the September maybe here. Unfortunately, until the other months here, the sun is really nothing here, and that's pity here. Yeah, that's it here, guys. And you can really start seriously taking here. It's like, yeah, when you know it's a little bit cold outside here, but you know you can take sun actually. Alright, oh yeah, hypothetically speaking here. I don't know like what happened or is it getting better? Is it getting worse? To preparing, it's already everything. Keeping count of time, baby, yes, son. Well, I'm kind of a man who's getting like more, like now I want to turn my success somewhere. And I need to operate my looks for sure here. The looks is kind of like weakness always been my whole life here. And I can see like I'm not more worse looking than I was like 5-6 years ago. I'm looking for picture 2012 and I will say like acne doesn't make your skin look good here. So try to add something anti-acne thing in your face here. For that matter here. It will be very cool to do some stuff, anti-acne medications here. And put in some whatever it takes, wash your face all day here. Every day here. That is it here. And don't be afraid to inject a lot of derma filler here. It's been safe here. And try to find out a lot of different derma fillers here. I'm gonna be pretty better to derma fillers. Like I just get started here. And I don't know where this is gonna lead here. Death or disfigurement or amazing success. So far it's been good. It's not like been super success. Okay, what I see here is like keep it aging process. The skin is separation of these layers here. Imagine like you have some nude is kind of like a fullness, you know, like there's no like one place of one. It's everything's like kind of like everything's smooth and everything is very like you know, like here. So in aging, the things are falling down here. The skin become less elastic here, and it also is super important here. You see the elastic skin here, because it's like it will become more here thin here, and that's very bad for me. There's wrinkliness next here in the around eyes. It's not good here, and I say about myself like how well I'm doing right now when it comes to face. It's like so here. Could be more smooth here, but it's okay. It's not the worst thing. It's like my looks now like I don't know what is it here, 5 and 10 here. I could the nose more direct. It's like imagine like this is a big problem. The build from here, huge build from here, and there's different people in the genetics in the whole world universe. Okay, so we have different kind of physiology and etc. here. What happened? Like you need some females to carry on the genetics because it's competitive place here, and that's interesting theory of the competition here. the masculinity and genes and decide to have offspring, etc. legacy here. And yeah, it's a lifetime process to understand yourself. Like, well, you ask yourself, like, well, do you want to have kids? And what is the point, purpose of a kids? And most people have the one reason. What is the number one reason people have kids? It's about legacy here. And usually people who are rich here want to have legacy here. I mean, they want to have continue of their riches here. I will think that rich people are more likely to have kids than poor people here. And happy people are more like to have kids than unhappy people here. Because, you know, eventually people want to have kids in the long run in life here. I think most people want to have like just before they're a bit. Like most people are not interested to really take care of kids that much here. Maybe some people like, but some people really just want to have kids for sake of kids here. They want to have someone continue of the genetics or especially the legacy here. Legacy is nothing to do with the genetics, it's everything else. It's about the money, business, name, or some family kind of like memory and the stuff and physical kind of property, etc. here. Those things here, you know. So, let's get back to looks here. Looks and looks here. That is the deal of today here. Yeah, the looks is not everything in life here. People get bored if people looks here. And I can see is that never alone let the, as a man, your only value cannot be looks, okay? So it doesn't work very well here. You will lose very quickly eventually, like you can hold a little while and then it's like here. And I'm sure there's some good looking guys in the world here who don't have billion chicks running off the them because there's nothing those guys, you know. You think some guy who's playing video games all the time. And a good looks is nothing if you don't execute properly here. Imagine yourself, like many people are like born good looking here, but you know, the looks is kind of a lot of the base of the action too here. If you go gym, you can easily improve your looks a little bit here. If you exercise a lot here and eat good food, lifestyle is about the looks. I'm a big fan, of course, improvise using anything like genetics, medication. Like there's a appeal to better looking here. And that's just kind of like a thing here. So what is your looks? What is your desire here? You want to have a smaller filtrum here. The filtrum is too big here, example here. That is kind of an interesting thing is like genetics, okay? So imagine like, you ask yourself first like, well, what caused your filtrum to be as big as it is here? The kind of thing is the nose versus the maxilla here. This bone here, this maxilla bone here, I don't know how does it look here, guys. And the maxilla bone go like here, and here's a sigmoid, so there's a fissure here, separation. The maxilla bone is the lower arch here, and it goes here and this bone here. It's kind of bone what is separated from your orbital bone here, and that's it here. So that's how they look like the maxilla bone here. It's a big bone indeed here. It's the middle face, okay, and it's the center of this. It's the whole nose around here is the maxilla bone here, and it is the upper part of the mouth here, the palatine here. The maxilla bone here, how much prognatic forward it is here, and that can be a big problem here. So what happen here? So what are your options? You can either cut it. Some people did some surgery where they pull the maxilla fully inside here. If it's too forward, you know, some people have a problem is that they say it's retro. Instead of be prognatic here, they have a retrognatic here, where the maxilla is super backward here. And yeah, so for me, maybe we'll reduce by maybe 1 centimeter the maxilla here to backward here. And what will happen here? I will have a far less, you know, this skin here, this huge thick skin here, this whole filtrum, like this upper here. Kind of thing is that some people have mustache, you know, like here, mustache here. They have a mustache this area. I never have mustache in my life here. And I think it looks bad. Thanks for watching here. I make other one here. Does it record? The answer is like, I don't see it does it record here, guys. So it's kind of like, so I assume it's record because it's